Oh, I figures I forget a pillow. Always forgetting something, especially my pillows. Gotta protect them legs on this hot computer. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay on the whole time or not. Because when David gets here, I need to get back to work. But um, today is a work day. And I'm getting hungry too. I should have made myself a sandwich. Maybe if David comes in, I'll hand him the thingy for a minute and run in there and make me a sandwich, huh? I, I've been so busy, I didn't even clean my glasses. I can't see out of them. Been working in the garden all day and putzing around here and there and everywhere, making some juice to drink for electrolytes. Not wish I hadn't put any salt in it. I don't care for salt, guys. I don't know why. I just don't like salt. But I know we need it. Sometimes I can handle it if it's on something. Hey, South Florida Sunshine. Is that, let me see, is that Todd? Is that your name? I can't remember. No, no, no. That's Carol. Brain dead here. One of these days I'll get used to your name, your new name. Sea salt on watermelon ounce in once in a while. Yep. Carol, new name, new channel. Yep. Um, I use the pink Himalayan sea salt in it, and it's pretty strong. And I should have just done leaves instead of the whole stem and everything through the, and I think I'm going to use, I don't know. She had a she had a blender that she used, like a Vitamix blender or something like that. I watched She Is of the Woods make this on a video, so I kind of copied it. I've changed it a little bit. I think it would be much better with limes, but I don't have limes. I have lemon juice, so I use lemon juice. Um, the, that stuff is not as healthy as they make it out to be. Look up lead and salt. Yep, I know. In fact, I prefer not to get something that comes from another country, but what can I say? What were you making? I missed it. I made a delicious, it's good, watermelon drink for hydrating, to keep hydrated. And like I said, it's really good. Now you can see that's kind of thicker up here where the ice is. And Watermelon's really weird in the when you juice it, because you still get see the foam stuff on there, and I cleared off all that foam. You can see it all over the glass. Kind of gross, but it's just fiber. Yes, we just eat the watermelon with a bit of sea salt. Great for hydration. Now, I have to say that when my sister was alive, she was when I had her drinking this, she was, hey Julie, she was doing very, very good. She had liver disease, and her it was we're trying to clear the toxins out of her body. So I would make her I would make her watermelon juice with lemon in it and nothing else, and that helped her so much. It just literally cleaned out her, but she ended up passing anyways. A lot of watermelon juice, cucumber is good too. All the water laden fruits. Yep. Yes. Like a natural Gatorade. Yep. So that's what I'm drinking today. Trying. Now I am worried about, because you guys know I have issues with trying to keep um, myself going to the bathroom good without having any issues. And I definitely, because I already keep myself so loose, I don't want to have any major problems of running back and forth. But we'll see how this goes. I haven't drank watermelon juice in a long time. Um, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever had bee balm in anything. So that's the interesting thing. I wish I had only done the leaves instead of the stalks too, but hey, you know, I watched her put hers in there, so I didn't think anything about it. So how's it going for everybody else? Julie, are you getting any rain? And I'm sure you're getting rain, Carol, because I'm getting plenty of it up here. If not, my friend helped her mom with bananas too, but same, she passed. It was inoperable cancer. Bee balm, interesting. What is that for? I don't remember. I got this off of She Is of the Woods. April does um, different. She's a herbalist, and but if you've never watched her, let me tell you, and let me warn you. She got a mouth on her. She throws that F word out there all the time. Um, but she knows her stuff. Chance of rain every day, but it has been so nice in the 70s, unheard of for this time of year. We are not even supposed to get rain until October. Wow. I hope that means your plants are growing in the 70s. I mean, that's good weather. So let me sit this back down again. Um, I'm trying to get this place cleaned up. I've got such a jungle. Even the trash is in there growing. So I'm trying to get all the trash and stuff out of my yard and the jungle up, and taking out some parts of trees and stuff that so we can put the trailer back here. I don't know whose weather we have, but it's wonderful. I don't think anybody really has great weather year round. I gotta move, guys. Sorry. I was slumped down in that chair and it was crazy. Uh, hey, Nancy. Yes, we only had 2 or 3 days without rain. Been having 3 weeks of rain and off and on. Storm actually came through. I could not move my starts because of it from one bed to another. Oh, wow. I've got a whole bunch of starts out there. I've got to move into pots and send them home with David if they make it. All the plants I gave him, he got concrete on them and they died. He says they need to get bigger before I put them over there. Well, they're not going to get big until they're in the ground with some good soil. If y'all don't remember, South Florida Sunshine used to be Fishes and Loaves. It's Carol. Yes, I am. I haven't got a room yet, but I am going. I didn't know that was you, Carol. How have you been? So, hey, Roy, how's it going? What a beautiful, beautiful day it is today. It's hot out there, but it's beautiful. I bet it's hot up there where you're at too, Roy. Wilma told me that she ain't been getting much rain. I know you're in a different part of Georgia, but and I didn't know it, but I don't remember if I told you I was going to get some bees. But I was going to get some bees because David got some bees and they were really, really super docile. I mean, he goes up to them, never even has to wear anything, which is kind of stupid after him getting stung, but what can I say? And half almost dying from it, he's not got much sense. But, anyways, these bees that he ordered this year are super docile. And I said, you know what? I think I'd like to have some of them, and try to mix and match with my bees. Well, we tried to get some, and they won't have any more until next year. I'm like, what? Breaking my heart. Hey, Annabeth. Just absolutely breaking my heart. And I'm concerned about my freeze dryer because I opened it up today to take the watermelon out and somehow. I don't know what happened. It wouldn't re-vacuum, so I ended up pulling everything out of there. I dropped a whole tray of watermelon. I'm so mad at myself I can't hardly see straight. So it had to go to, well, it's not going to the trash, it's going to go to the chickens, but still, what a waste. Um, and I put, these are fantastic. I got some cherries, I guess they're bean cherries. I don't know, some kind of cherries, red cherries that are at the supermarket right now. I got some of those, and I don't even remember where I bought them. I I believe it was Walmart. They were on sale. Um, and I sliced them into. I've been putting them in my salads because I eat a lot of fruit salads and stuff to keep myself regulated. And um, I'll tell you, they came out fantastic. I ordered some. Let me go get them. I want to show you these. Be right back. Oh, so I ordered the wrong size bags. I'm going to have to order some more, but I wanted to show you these. These are really cool. Where'd my pillow go? There's my pillow. This right here. Okay, with your freeze dryer, y'all will get these Harvest Right bags, and they're okay. But you know, it is what it is. Those are harder to use. They don't have a bottom like these do to stand up while you're trying to do them. Now, this Mylar bag, I would never use for long time storage. Let's see here. Take a frame of brood and eggs from his hive, put in a nuke box, and a frame of bees. Let them, of his bees, make them a new queen, and you will have some. Hey, Christy. I didn't have service earlier. Oh, that's okay. My medication for the fibro is making my memory worse. Makes me nervous, as I tried others that did not work before that one. Did I ever tell you about trying moringa? David got off all of his medicine by using moringa. Gabapentin's very, very, very dangerous. Yes, the gentle bees. Okay. I will tell him to do that for me. To powder it. What a mess. Aw. I don't have that much trouble with it. Okay, so this is the strawberries that I did. And they're dry, and they're very tasty. Okay. And I started doing smaller pieces of mango, and these are the cherries and watermelon. I'm doing a mixture of a bag here of different things. But I had gotten these Mylar bags because I'm making Skittles and different candies and stuff for the Kentucky trip. Because Teresa got me all excited about making Skittle things, and I'm telling you, we like them. Uh, oh, oops, you meant the med, yes. It's the Gab and not nice side effects, but the stuff helps me to not be bedridden. Wow. I still have involuntary jerking movements after taking the med you mentioned, Kathy. Wow. There's a lot of people that have taken it that are off of it that have some crazy side effects, definitely. You need to get it done before fall so that there are drone bees around so that there's drone bees around to get the new queen mated. Okay. I will ask him to do that. I don't know if he will do that or not, Roy. I may have to wait till next year because he might want to be. Hi, Becca. I have been praying for you. I'm glad to see you today. I'm so sorry, Christy. I've been on it for 8 years. Just the memory issues is starting to concern me. Wow. So, talking about memory issues, I pulled up some weeds over at Walt's that I knew. I can't even go to cola or something like that, I think it's called. I am so bad with memory. Anyways, I planted it in my stacking thing, and hopefully it will do good because I'm going to start harvesting it for my Alzheimer memory thing. Been off of it for years now. It definitely helped my pain, but bad side effects. It messed with my memory too, Carol. I got off of it. I use moringa in my smoothies. Yeah, you can eat moringa straight off the tree too. But I think it does better. I think you get more of it whenever it's dried, to be honest with you. I'm not seeing all the comments on my end. Are you on live chat? If you're on top chat, it won't give you all the comments. I could maybe do that. Trying to get it in pills is hard, Kathy. Is very patient to make those. Thanks. Essentials. I have used it in recipes, but not consistently. I don't know. Um, I don't know, Roy. If you're in live chat, I don't know why you're not getting them all. So, David, what I do is I dehydrate them, and in fact, I'm thinking of freeze drying them. I think that I could do it I think I could freeze dry them really quickly if I made it a shorter batch. I don't know. What do you guys think? I got to learn how to use the menu in the freeze dryer more efficiently because learning to do the candy thing was really cool. You bypass all kinds of stuff. Good. I had actually hurt more since my lawnmower broke. Moderate exercise helps me from getting stiff. If I overdo it, though, I'm down for a week. Yep, that's David too. He's been overdoing it, but he's not down, thank God. The drying and powdering of it is great, though. Thank you for that tip a long time ago. Game changer. I just dry it in my oven, then keep it in the fridge. Helps fridge keeps it dry. Keep it dry. Um, that's a great idea though. Putting it in smoothies. That is a really good idea. I'm learning a lot more stuff from different people, but trying to with my brain being the way it is, I don't always my brain doesn't always retain everything that I uh, do. That's why I need David and me constantly learning together so that if one of us forget, the other one will remember. Both of us come from families genetics of Alzheimer's. So we're really kind of like, okay, one day we may be together and it might be okay. Hi, who are you? Hi, who are you? Oh, oh, nice to meet you. We might be meeting each other every single day. That might be dangerous because I may not want nothing to do with them, and he may not be wanting nothing to do with me, right? Okay, gotta go. Praying you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Roy, for coming in, honey. I have drinking green smoothies in the morning. I have been drinking green smoothies in the morning, and it really helps me. Kale, spinach, chard, mixed banana, and frozen fruit. Then I put moringa in, flax and chia seed and water. It really helps. I need to go on a type 2 diabetes diet. Heard that could be at work too. Yes, genetics here for Alzheimer's and vascular dementia and diabetes too. Yeah, David's got diabetes in his family also. Yeah, I divide my up in errands. Just grocery shopping can set off a flare. That's in my family too. Yes, when I add more greens and clean out my diet, I feel better. Yeah, for a few weeks, YouTube is having trouble with their chats. Hmm. Later, Roy. They are saying Alzheimer's is possibly diabetes 3. I never heard of that. Um, uh, I have to say though, there's I'm learning a lot about stuff that is in foods and stuff that I didn't even realize. I just want to eat nothing from the everything from the garden and from my trees and stuff. I'm just like, there's so much crap in our food. It's even, yes, it's even in cottage cheese. I was learning something about uh, titanium dioxide or something like that. It's even in cottage cheese and dairy products. And I learned about it because um, somebody was telling me about it for the candies that I have. Some of the candies have it in it, but you know, what am I supposed to do? People want it, and I don't know whether I want to give them to my grandchildren or not. But yes, it turns things white. I love sugar. I am addicted, and that is what they wanted. Yep, it is used in soap and makeup. Yes, I learned that too. Hey, Teresa. I have grandkids and work, but here I am. I love you. Thank you for coming in, honey. Crazy thing, something crazy, something in everything made by factories, it seems. Yes. Well, you know, they don't really they don't really preserve like we do because they have to, well, they got to follow by guidelines and stuff like that. Who was it? Somebody was telling me something was in M&Ms and I couldn't stomach to eat M&Ms for a long time. I forget what it was. In the old days and sometimes now, people who had autoimmune disease were told to go to a psychiatrist. Wow, I cut sugar out and I feel so much better. Well, I drink sugar in my tea, so I'll probably always be screwed. But if I'm drinking more uh, fruit juices and stuff like that, maybe I can get rid of the tea, right? But I know I'm going to have a problem with caffeine withdrawals. You and Kathy are a sweet pair of friends. We could all be blessed to have that on here. Yeah, and it's really sad, breaking my heart. Miss Teresa and I've been so busy we haven't been able to talk to one another. We don't talk to each other like we used to every single day. Sometimes we talk to each other 4 or 5 times a day, but I love that Marco because if she's busy or I'm busy, we can get to it when we can get to it. Caffeine makes my heart palpitate. Yeah. If I drink coffee and uh I get too much of it, it'll do that to me. But I drink sweet tea all day long and I drink it strong, buddy. I boil it till it's brown, not just light color. You can barely see through it. Yes, it is. Busy time of year. Oh, I forget. What was it? Oh, you remember, Teresa, I called you about um I read you the thing that I did for one of the seed companies. I won't name the seed company because I don't want to say something and then them not deliver. But I set out to get some seeds from this one company and I wrote them a text. They told me that's what they do and that's how they send it. Well, I could not for the life of me get that to go through Google. Google kept saying I had something wrong with the address. I literally could not get it to go through. I spent hours on that and swearing. I sweared. And I said to David, I said, he's sitting here, and I said, honey, you got to see what am I doing wrong? Well, he tried to send it. We changed the name over and over. We put some letters bigger and some letters littler and all kinds of things because we thought, well, maybe it's not exactly what we're looking at that they're supposed to be finding. Well, it just wouldn't go in. He says, open up AOL, copy and transfer that and see if it'll go through. Bam! It went right straight through the first time. I was so mad I couldn't see straight. Have y'all ever had that happen? When my cats were sick recently, I gave them some chicken soup with a little honey with that and prayed they are doing okay. Good. I've got a mosquito buzzing around my ear. I've got mosquito spray on too. Let's see here. Caffeine helps my brain start in the morning, and it is instead of asthma meds. Literally cannot eat anything without a side effect. At least I wish it would light where I could see it. I'm hitting myself for no reason, right? Where was I at? At least that's how it feels. Yes, everything's got side effects. I did, however, and I haven't done this in years because of an incident a few weeks or a few months. No, it's been more than weeks. So it's been a month or two, maybe two. I had an asthmatic episode, and where I was having terrible time breathing. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. So I haven't had to take my inhaler in years. And I remembered I should probably keep soda on hand just for this happening. My daughter could drink Coca-Cola and it would help her tremendously. And it worked as a asthmatic thing. Something is hitting me in the face now. So I did ask the doctor for an inhaler. So I got an inhaler in my purse in case I need it. But it makes my heart race like crazy. Just hard to feel. No, it's just hard to find real friendship because folks wear masks on here just to get their channel to grow. I have never been about that. I hide bullies though and just keep doing this for my kids. Yep. That's crazy. I I know it's mosquito. I hear him. Oh, Lord, this is going to drive me insane. Let's see. Where was I at? Same. I feel that way at times too. I'm trying to get him, but it's not happening. Generator messed up too. I'm too overwhelmed to even swear. It's like I'm at the end of my rope and more happens. Pray and give it to God, Christy. That's the only thing I can say. Hey there. How's it going, Wide Family Farm? Haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to have you in here. Uh, my sinuses lately been awful, and I think M has sinus allergies too. His one eye been red, not pink eye though. Wow. The doctors gave me a medicine to use for breathing problems, but I can't use it without electricity. Oh, they must have given you yeah, I know what you're talking about. We do breathing treatments too, off and on. I had a whole bunch of medicine uh, that my sister gave me. That was my sister's, and I went ahead and took it. But I said, you know what? This was my sister's medicine. It needs to go in the garbage, so I threw it all away. Kathy, I wanted to let you know someone with your name on Facebook requested to me, my friend, and they were a scammer. I reported them, just an FYI. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've never been hacked before, so that's really weird. Nobody's ever told me that before. I knew something was wrong when the messaged me and asked me, "How are you doing today?" Hmm. Yep, it's in his hands. Sorry to read that, Christy. Um, you know the albuterol that had the dogs hiding from me. Wow, I wonder why. Yes, a scammer did that with another channel too. Huh. I don't Courtney, I don't go on Facebook a lot. Um I know this sounds crazy, but I literally only go on there pretty much anymore. I go on to play Words with Friends with Wilma, and it's the old version. It's not the new version with Wilma and Deborah and who else do I play with? Every once in a while, a couple of other people play on there with me, but and really that's through Messenger that I get that. But I put my videos out on Facebook, and I also look to see what my former pastor is doing and how his family is doing. I get through the feed, I get to stuff, and I'll you know do stuff. But I've got friends that are constantly being hacked, so I don't ever. If you want to be my friend, you need to say something that I will know that it is definitely you, because I will not accept anyone's things. I don't open um, videos. I don't open things that are sent to me unless I know it is the person that's actually sending it. And generally speaking, if I know you good enough, I will call you and say, hey, did you send me a video to read? And that's including my daughter in law and David. I don't open things that he sends me either. Let's see, I knew something was wrong with the message. Oh, we already read that. Where was I at? Read that. Yes, I read that. They are copying channels, it seems, a lot lately than wanting folks to try a program that makes them lots of money. Probably out of the country, blocked and reported. Wow. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Courtney, I don't I don't recall. Now every once in a while I might see something and say hi, how you doing or whatever, but I think I would be more, I don't know. I don't I know it wasn't me, so I did go on Facebook because a lot of passive aggressive people like to post things no one needs to see. Yeah, I used it for Messenger and barely go on there. Yep. Mostly me too. I use it for Messenger so that I can call my grandbabies and talk to them face to face without having to go on Skype or whatever the heck it is. I don't remember all those old fashioned kind of things or even the new things. I mean, I do have Marco, but Marco doesn't. Marco is for me and Teresa whenever we're trying to talk to each other and we are busy at the same time, and we can get it when we can get it. Um, Whereas Messenger is more apt to let me have a conversation with the children and being more in depth. And I really like that. I went to a fish fry for the local volunteer fire department. The Mennonite women made all the desserts. I was still full at 10 p.m. I did love the small town ways because the hardships. You know, Christy, people, God's going to send you people that you need to help you with your place too. I really do believe that. I wish to God I lived closer. I would come and help you. Sounds like a good time, Christy. Yep. Well, it's getting to be that time, and I definitely need to eat some lunch. And I thank you, everybody, for being in here. Is there any prayer requests before I get off here? I didn't even bring me a pencil or nothing. Hopefully, I can remember them. I see my book. I'm going to grab it. I'm definitely going to have to put on some more spray because they're biting me. And I don't know how the mosquitoes are getting in here. I hooked that air conditioner back up again. I changed the way the hose went, but it's still leaking, so I may either have to get a different air conditioner or something. I don't know. David seems to believe he's going to be able to fix it, but unless it's got something underneath it, I don't know if I want to run it anymore. I don't want my tile tore up. Let's see here. I need the Lord to help me solve this generator problem before the temperatures shoot up in the 90s. All right, Kathy, prayers for Mosi Yoshi. Isn't that a friend of yours that I've been praying for? Let's see here. He has not been well, and Israel is always on the brink of war due to other countries around it wanting it gone. Also, Teresa and JR. What's going on with Teresa and JR? I didn't know that there was a problem. I haven't been watching YouTube. I have to check that out. I've been praying for JR. Is his heart bothering him again? I thought they got all that fixed. I got into chiggers yesterday before church. I was sitting there trying not to scratch. Oh, Lord. Mine's just the mosquitoes eating me up. Teresa and JR, yes, no, they found out his artery wall was separated about a foot long tear. Wow. He's back home though, right? Or is he back in the hospital? I'm confused, Carol. I have to go check her out. But yes, I do pray for him all the time. He is resting at home, hoping to get to Vanderbilt. Their car broke down to do. Oh no. Wow. And now he can't work anymore. I don't know if people know of this channel, but Teresa's really got a great channel on herbal medications and stuff like that, or herbal things and gardening and just like the rest of us. But she's got a lot of knowledge in herbalism and her other half got sick and had heart issues, and now he's back home again. I've been praying for them for a while now. I don't remember who turned me on to that channel. I gotcha! That just made my day. He won't be biting me no more. Let's see here. Hoping to get to a hospital that specializes in surgery he needs. Not able to work again ever, even after the surgery. Yes, I knew that because he's a truck driver, and truck drivers have to have good bill of health. I wonder how far they are from me. Hmm. Vanderbilt is the best in Tennessee. Wow. It's all right, Teresa. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pray if there's no more prayers out there. Um, wow, I didn't know that, Teresa. Huh. Even in Kentucky, they send them to Vanderbilt. I have the same prayer request. All right, Nancy. Also, Janice is in Janice in Kentucky at where to begin homesteading, taking care of her sick mom. Okay. Come on now. Do I got another one back here still? I've got to find out where they're coming from. Paducah Hospital is okay, but real serious stuff they send to Vanderbilt. Yeah, Paducah Hospital almost killed my sister several times. They drained her and caused an infection in her lungs. I got bites all over me now. We know the stress of that, don't we, Carol? Yep. I know the stress of that too well, too. Um, and it doesn't just have to be your parents, it can be children and siblings, too. I think that is exactly why she wants him to go there. Yes, we do too. Cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that you've got with us. Um, I thank you for taking care of all of our needs, even when we don't even ask for them to be taken care of. I thank you that you see what we need sometimes before we ask. And I pray, Lord, that you generously take care of these folks that are asking for prayers and starting with Christy and the generator. I pray, Lord, that she can. I pray, Lord, that she can get a good electric pole with some stuff, but also get help with the generator. I think that her needs are more than just generator, Lord, and I know that you can provide every single need. I pray, Lord, that the community around her will accept and help her in lots of ways that she didn't even imagine, Lord. And Lord, I pray for Yossi. I pray that um, you take good care of them. And I know the craziness and being sick in a crazy country with all the people trying to hurt you and stuff. I pray that you take care of their needs, Lord. And Teresa and JR, they are super, well, I don't know JR, but I know Teresa from her videos, and I pray that you keep her um, spirits up. I pray that you take care of JR and heal him, send him to the right doctor that they can get this problem fixed and under control, Lord, so that he can continue to have a beautiful life. And Lord, I lift up Nancy and all of the issues that she's having pain wise and health wise and everything and identity wise and everything. I pray, Lord, that you fix all that. Lord, I lift up Janice and I pray that um, you help her to have peace of mind taking care of her mom. I know it's difficult with any member, but it's even harder sometimes with moms, especially. I don't know if they know what's going on or whatever. Sometimes it's even hard for them to listen to us and try to work with us, Lord. So I pray, Lord, that you bless her. I know taking care of my mom this last week was a little chaotic. She's off the chain crazy. The Alzheimer's is getting so bad that I can't I can't feel like I'm helping much other than just to be supportive and try to change subjects that aren't true and not to feed into what she's doing, but not to argue with her too at the same time. It's a difficult thing. So pray, Lord, that you help me to discern what to say, when to say it, so that I don't ever hurt my mom's feelings. And I thank you for her. I thank you that she's been a good provider for myself and my sisters and aunts and uncles. I mean, she was a provider for everybody at one time. So I pray, Lord, that people start stepping up and helping with her more and that she is more alert. I know the last day that she was over here and I did her hair, she was so beautiful. She was so right there with me the whole day, pretty much. And then she gets home and she's like a total different person. So I pray that you continue to bless her and give her good times where she's lucid and knows what's going on around her. And thank you for giving me such a tender, sweet hearted mom so that she doesn't get ugly and hateful and start hurting us and hitting us and stuff like my aunt did. Anyways, Lord, there's so many people on here with fibromyalgia and different illnesses. I know Roy was on here earlier. He's got issues too that health wise and he needs your love and support. Carol's on here with fiber and so is Julie and others. I just pray that you heal them and help them to be able to function well and to enjoy their life instead of being in pain, Lord. I ask these things in your precious sweet name and amen. Oh, there's Miss Brenda. It's been a hectic morning for me too, sweetheart. And I'm sitting here getting eaten up by mosquitoes. I killed one though. Lord, lift me up. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for your prayer, Carol. I think there's a lot of things that also trigger different things with us. I mean, losses. I think my mom's, because she's had so many devastating losses losing my dad and then losing my sister. My sister, she sat by my sister's bed um 3 years before she died. She almost died from the um problems that she got in the hospital in Kentucky. Um, she came down here and she was still having them. She couldn't breathe. Her lungs were filling up and this and that. And it was because the damage that they did when they drained her lungs in Kentucky. So they fixed all that, and she was in uh, uh, I want to say Arnold Palmer, but it wasn't Arnold Palmer. It was Orlando Regional, I think. For I don't remember if it was a month or 6 weeks or something like that. We didn't expect her to live. My mom sat vigilantly beside her. I think she only went home twice that whole time, and um, and spent the night. Um, it was devastating. Um, to watch her be on a ventilator, all puffed up and not looking like herself, and I know that's what my family went through when I was on the vent and fighting for my life. So my mom's been through a lot of trauma, and I think that makes the Alzheimer's even worse. Yes, it is, Christy. It's hard to see anybody with dementia because, and you don't never know. I mean, and then we get the drama. I could even tell you is crazy going on. Uh, y'all kept me going 3 years. It was so bad with my sister Cindy. Yeah, very hard. My father was such a brilliant man. To see Alzheimer's take him is way my insomnia. No, yeah, insomnia to this day is so bad. His wandering at night and trying to protect him when I visited for a month. My mom, too, faced lots of loss and trauma. I understand, Christy. Yep. Brenda was telling me earlier about Sherry not being able to get a medication she needs because it's expensive and insurance won't cover it. Oh my goodness. They're having a lot of financial issues because it takes her. I saw a post on Facebook where she said it takes $1,000 just to go to the doctor, to the hospital somewhere, and I'm like, what? She has a GoFundMe page. Cool. Yep. And it's crazy. Medical things should not be like this. If you got insurance, they ought to be buying your stuff. I mean, come on now. Yep. And people to help Sherry with her needs. That's right, Christy. So, anyways, I have to get off here. I thank you, everyone, for being in, and I appreciate that. Thank you for all the thumbs up. And yes, I agree with my sister Christy. Lord, open my Lord, open up the finances of the gift. Sherry and Junior. Yep. Sometimes I feel like they're trying to weed us out. I agree, Christy. I totally agree. And I said this, my sisters, I said this, I heard one of the homesteaders talking about genetically uh, um, doing these genetic history things and stuff like that. And they can use those genetics to program things to get rid of different people with genetic profiles. So it's very, this world has come to the devil. They're succumbed to the devil. That's all it is. You can't you can't I just don't believe that they're, but like I said, there's weird stuff in all of our food. They don't have to go very far to genetically hurt us. War mindset, Hitler, Stanton, and all the evil rulers loved that mindset and were godless. Exactly, Carol. And they're still doing that. I don't want to name countries, but we all know who they are that are against Christ, and they're going to try to weed us out. And God, well, once we're gone, we're with Jesus, but you know, we're still supposed to be here to preach the gospel and to win souls for him. So every time we go get blood drawn, that is put in a data bank already, because we don't know what they use with all of it. Yep. I think we have some of those present today. Yes, I agree, Teresa. Yes, we do, because the demons still roam and the work through them. Yep. We know one big name, Bill, that wants population control. Yep. Anyways, and it's sad to bring a child into this world right now. And I've got grandchildren and stuff like that, and I want my grandchildren to have grandchildren, but it's so sad. And sore A's. Yep. I call him Jilly Bates. Oh, yes, I've met a few demons here. I start hearing Ghostbusters music. Satan, get behind me. That's right. You know, some of these people that you guys probably know, I don't know, because I don't, unless it said something, unless somebody says something on Facebook, I mean, not Facebook, YouTube, on one of their channels or something like that. I don't listen to it. Now, David, on the other hand, he is all into that stuff. I can't get consumed and worrying about what's going on around me, because I would not be able to function. I'm serious. Um, I have in the past had circumstances where I was pretty much petrified to go anywhere. I have nightmares. It was awful. And I refuse to live like that. God's got my back and I'm going to keep on keeping on, but it is what it is. And I'm going to make things like this so that I can help costs. I can help the cost, and so that I know that I have good food. Now, these cherries are not mine. The watermelon's not mine. So I'm sure I'm getting chemicals in that, but I'd rather eat something fresh food like that than to eat something that somebody else has preserved and something that I am going that's toxic. I am the same way, Kathy. I can't listen to that either, or I would just be doing nothing, and that is not good. Exactly. Exactly. The kids call it some scrolling. We are to look to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Amen, sister. Our Sunday school teacher is going through Revelation and current events. It is very interesting and things are getting crazy. He always says at the end, God is still in control. Yep. Doom scrolling, not some. Oh, okay. Yes, Teresa, grateful God is merciful even with what is coming. He has tried to give mercy over and over again. Yep. My throat is starting to hurt me. That's weird. I hope it's not the juice I'm drinking. The lemon balm may be too much for me. I know I've drank everything else in there but it could be the salt. I don't drink much salt. My throat is starting to feel weird. So, anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I love you guys, and I will see you next time here. Thank you. Sheep that keeps wandering, but he is the shepherd that puts back where he need to be. Everyone have a great day. God bless. Love you all. Love you too, Nancy. Yes, salt will dehydrate your throat. Much love, Kathy. Hugs. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.